Have you ever wondered what happens in your life when you stop being available for everyone? What if you allowed yourself to step out for a moment from the constant reacting, the endless obligations, the automatic yes-saying? What if you finally let go of control and gave yourself the space to grow? Ask yourself this question: how much of your energy and time do you actually give away to things you don't truly care about? Not because you have to, but because you're used to it. Because it feels uncomfortable to set boundaries and say no. Because you're afraid of disappointing someone. Think of that moment when you check your phone for messages, even when you're not expecting any. Why do you actually do that? Is it boredom, fear of missing out, or maybe an escape from yourself? What would happen if you broke that reflex, that availability? What you're about to hear could change your entire view of yourself and your life. In our busy world, it seems like we always have to be on. We respond instantly. We are open to everyone except ourselves. We let our lives be led by notifications, expectations, obligations. But did you know that real transformation begins exactly where you allow yourself to no longer always be available? According to Carl Jung, availability is not a superficial choice. It's not just about being present or not on social media or at a party. It's about a much deeper inner attitude. Are you available for yourself, or only for everything outside of you? When we hold on to old patterns to be liked, to keep up with the pace of the world, we block our own growth. We keep spinning in a circle of external validation. But letting go of that automatic availability opens the door to new insights, to self-knowledge and to strength. Carl Jung emphasized that our true power lies in the unconscious. There, in the depths of our mind, lies not only our pain, but also our potential. He said we can only truly grow if we're willing to face our shadow, those parts of ourselves we would rather hide or ignore. But that takes courage, and above all, availability for yourself. Not just for your talents, your achievements, your smile, but also for your fears, your emptiness, your doubt. When you stop being available for everything that keeps you away from yourself, for the stories that keep you small, and for expectations that are not yours, then space is created. Space for the undiscovered part of you. And that is exactly where true transformation begins. What happens when you no longer say yes automatically, when you no longer immediately respond to every message, when you allow yourself to be offline for a moment, not just on your phone but also in your head? Then something begins to shift, slowly, quietly, but powerfully. You start to feel again, to choose, to live. Carl Jung said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens." And awakening, and it starts with setting boundaries, with daring to be still, with calling yourself back to yourself. What does that look like in daily life? Maybe by checking your phone less often, by consciously building silence into your day, by taking a walk without music, by setting boundaries without guilt, or by simply saying no, without explanation. It seems simple, but it's revolutionary. Because by no longer making yourself available for everything that doesn't serve you, something magical happens. Your energy returns. Your creativity flows again. You feel who you truly are, beneath all the layers of noise. So ask yourself one question today: for whom or what am I available, and for whom or what no longer? Because every time you consciously choose not to be available for what drains you, you do make yourself available for what nourishes you. And that is where inner strength begins.